Meri Brown claims Kody and Robyn tried to silence her. Shocking new allegations. Every new day brings to light some of the hidden aspects of the people we've grown to know and love through the TLC reality series, Sister Wives. Whichever side of the fence you fall on, whether you're pro Kody and Robyn, or you're sympathetic to the causes of the three wives who left, you can't fail to see how suspicious trying to trick the other party into signing a confidentiality agreement is. Oh wait, am I getting ahead of myself?
Wanted to meet with the exes.
Here's the story as Meri herself told it. Meri Brown blows Flagstaff property hidden details wide open. Once upon a time, Kody Brown had a dream to have the perfect property where he could live together with his 4 wives and 18 kids, and it'd just breed this big beautiful family atmosphere. However, when things came crashing down, the family was forced to part ways with the 14-acre property, and while we know things didn't go oh so smoothly, I don't think fans really grasp the level of manipulation happening beneath the surface. No wonder Christine wanted to extricate herself from any drama concerning the property by letting Kody buy her share of the land off with a mere $10. I think the issue was getting our names put on the appropriate pieces of properties, Meri explained during the November 16 episode of the long-running TLC series. There was a lot of conversation surrounding that, and I don't know why it couldn't just be signed on. Since each wife owned a separate portion of the land, it was tricky pulling off what compensation was due to each of the women. Ahead of the April sale, Kody Brown explained the family's situation, saying, "We got a written offer. But we were still in the middle of the paperwork to reassign all the property to make the 4 of us equal owners. This was not an easy bridge to cross, as there was too much to agree on, and we were going back and forth through lawyers." Whilst Meri can't tell us about the nuances of the whole affair, she did hint that Kody's take was not entirely truthful. "He's putting the whole F-King thing on me, that I slowed it down, that I'm the problem," she detailed angrily. "But it had to do with the fact that they were trying to get me to sign a confidentiality agreement that I was not willing to agree to." "Why do you want me to sign a confidentiality agreement? Why are you trying to silence me?" Whilst Kody doesn't necessarily agree to trying shut Meri up with an NDA, he did admit that he and Janelle once planned to undercut Meri. To this, Meri wails, "It F-King breaks my heart that it has come to this. I didn't think that these people would try to do this to me. Like, was there not any parts of us that were human? Now I am uncover how Sister Wives divided the $1.5 million Coyote Pass cash. Who got what?" For years, Sister Wives viewers have watched the Browns wrestle with the weight of a decision they made back in 2018, the moment they left Las Vegas for Flagstaff and poured $820,000 into a sweeping stretch of land known as Coyote Pass. The dream was straightforward. Kody Brown and his then 4 wives would each build their own homes, creating a polygamous cul-de-sac of sorts. The reality, of course, became anything but simple. Now, after endless delays, internal fractures, and a slow unraveling of the family itself, that chapter is officially closed. A buyer has stepped in, ending the long-running real estate limbo surrounding the Arizona property. The land sold on April 14 for $1.5 million, and fans immediately wondered, how does a dissolved family divide a profit like that? Home, reality TV. Reality TV Sister Wives. How Sister Wives divided the $1.5 million Coyote Pass cash. Who got what? By Chijoke Chikwemeka on November 27, 2025. 0 Facebook, 1 Twitter, 0 Pinterest, 0 LinkedIn, total 1. For years, Sister Wives viewers have watched the Browns wrestle with the weight of a decision they made back in 2018, the moment they left Las Vegas for Flagstaff and poured $820,000 into a sweeping stretch of land known as Coyote Pass. The dream was straightforward. Kody Brown and his then 4 wives would each build their own homes, creating a polygamous cul-de-sac of sorts. The reality, of course, became anything but simple. Now, after endless delays, internal fractures, and a slow unraveling of the family itself, that chapter is officially closed. A buyer has stepped in, ending the long-running real estate limbo surrounding the Arizona property. The land sold on April 14 for $1.5 million. And fans immediately wondered, how does a dissolved family divide a profit like that? Breaking down who owned what. According to reporting from the U.S. Sun, the property wasn't a single unified chunk of land. Instead, it was split into 4 separate parcels, each with different ownership combinations. A setup that perfectly reflected the fractured nature of the Brown family by the time the sale went through. Here's how each piece landed. A 2.42-acre parcel owned by Kody and his legal wife, Robyn Brown, closed at $305,000. Another 2.42-acre parcel, owned jointly by Meri Brown and Janelle Brown, 50-50, also sold for $305,000. Once the dust settled, the math painted a clear picture. Kody and Robyn walked away with roughly $750,000, while Meri and Janelle shared the remaining $750,000, giving each woman about $375,000. Not a bad boost, especially for Janelle, who's been eyeing a flower farm in North Carolina. Who bought the land? Public records show the new owners are a Scottsdale-based couple who paid the full $1.5 million in cash, all for a slice of Arizona with sweeping views of the San Francisco peaks. It's the scenic backdrop that once inspired the Browns' dream of building a family compound, long before the family's cracks turned into chasms. Where Christine Brown stands in all this. One name missing from the payout list is Christine Brown, but her situation has an important footnote. Before leaving the plural marriage in 2021, Christine owned a portion of Coyote Pass. But on July 28, 2022, she signed over her share to Kody and Robyn for just $10. It's a symbolic price that reflected her desire to break ties swiftly, and she was already sitting comfortably after keeping all the proceeds from the sale of her Flagstaff home. In hindsight, she made the cleanest exit of them all. Coyote Pass was supposed to be the Browns' next great beginning. Instead, it became a battleground of stalled construction plans, financial strain, and shifting loyalties. With the land finally sold and the money divided, the family's ambitious Arizona dream is now officially in the rearview, leaving each member to build whatever comes next, on their own terms. And so, the saga of Coyote Pass comes to a close. What began as a shared dream of a sprawling family compound in Flagstaff turned into a story of fractured trust, financial disputes, and personal heartbreak. Meri's allegations of being silenced, the drawn-out division of property, and Christine's symbolic exit for just $10 all paint a picture of a family struggling to reconcile love, loyalty, and independence. In the end, the $1.5 million sale didn't just close a chapter on the land, it closed a chapter on a complex and often tumultuous era of the Brown family. Each member walks away with more than just money. They walk away with lessons about compromise, communication, and the high cost of dreams built on complicated foundations. Coyote Pass may now belong to a new owner, but the stories, the conflicts, and the human drama it unearthed will remain a defining moment in the journey of the Browns, a reminder that even the grandest dreams can come with unexpected and sometimes painful realities. And as viewers, we are left to wonder, what's next for Kody, Meri, Janelle, Robyn, and Christine? One thing is certain, the story of the Brown family continues, and we'll be watching every twist along the way.